everyone, and welcome back to Danganronpa S. In the last one, we pretty much entirely finished up with the big source that'd make up this series. The Ultra Despair Girls cast. Ended really on a high note, I think. I really enjoyed Masaru's route. Masaru and Jataro really came through for me for some good routes, considering that overall, you know, I was kind of mixed on the Ultra Despair Girls cast's scenes. They were okay, but nothing special a lot of the time. They weren't really that were outright bad, right? There weren't any, I don't think. None that come to my mind where I'm like, oh my god, why? You know? This isn't one that I saw on the series, but I have since gone through and seen all the seasonal scenes for just the Danganronpa 1 cast, because man, I could not do 3 playthroughs for every single character in the game. I could not bring myself to do it. And one of Taka's seasonals, it's his Christmas one. One of his Christmas ones. And 2 of them were really fucking good. 2 of them are really good. They're the last scenes you get. They're really good. Him and Mondo, really good. Him and Celeste, surprisingly really good. It's another one of those ones where someone pushes Celeste's buttons in just the right way. Those scenes were always the best. And then his final one is with Kirumi. And by with Kirumi, I mean she shows up for like 2 lines, leaves, and the scene ends. And it's like, wow, that was such a waste of time. Sorry, I just sneezed very violently. I'm probably going to cut that out, but if I don't, my apologies. Yeah, that was sort of my feelings on the Ultra Despair Girls cast. So between then, I've done quite a lot, actually, in terms of the dungeon. I can probably actually go further, I think. The team didn't really run into any struggles, but we got to... Yeah, this bit. This is the team I've been running with. Monica, Hina, Jataro, and Monokuma. Yeah, did I just... Yeah, I didn't even start this. Yeah, no, we haven't really run into too many troubles. We have, admittedly struggled to complete all 3 objectives in any given level, I guess. But on the whole, it's not been too bad. What was quite bad were my pulls. Because while I obviously knew this, or I figured it out, I didn't really fully consider the gravity of what this would actually mean. You do get repeats, obviously, from the Mono machine. They're presents. And I got a shit ton of presents. I think I got maybe like 2 new character cards, a couple of hype cards, and then it was just presents. And I think I did 50 pulls on the Mono machine. Admittedly, the silver one. The silver coins one. But man, it was pretty miserable. But, at the very least, we did get rare Shuichi, which means, considering that I think today we are going to do V3, because I would like a better Gundam card for Danganronpa 2, and I'd like a better Taka card for Danganronpa 1. We will see if that happens. But, yeah, otherwise, I really don't think we got much. I think it was just like Makoto and Shuichi, honestly, that I got cards for. At least for characters that we haven't done yet, because I did get, Swimsuit Nagisa, which means I'm only missing Masaru in terms of the Warriors of Hope's swimsuits, which is cool, I guess. So yeah, I think today... Now, this does sort of depend on the time it takes, because if it's not that long, I might do 3 characters. But I'm thinking it's just gonna be the 2. So we'll do Shuichi, we'll do Himiko, and honestly, because we have the ultimate card, I might do Miyu. Just because we have her ultimate card. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else to go over. Yeah, this is gonna be the last stretch of videos, I think. Again, it kind of depends. My estimations will be that this Thursday will be the last episode of this series. Will that be 3 this episode? Depending on what cards we get, we'll do Danganronpa 1 episode, Danganronpa 2 another. We shall see. If I make no progress with these, I'll probably do Danganronpa 1 first and end on 2. It's probably how it's gonna go. Considering my gacha luck recently. Yeah, it's not looking great. I may have ended on a high note with you know, the whole Tenko swimsuit thing from last episode, but did not have some great gacha times otherwise. Anyway, should we start? Yeah, we'll start with Shuichi because he's got the inferior card to swimsuit Himiko. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Let's just get down to business. Oh, right, yeah, you can see all my presents now. You know what? It's probably actually about time I start looking at the presents. Influence. Oh, are these all going to be basic, better stats when you level up? Okay. Influence +2. Oh, are these all going to be +2s as well? Okay. Simple, but nice. All attributes +1. Nice. 20% discount at shops. That's not too bad. 40%. That's quite substantial. Dodge treasure chest traps. I feel like you can do that. I randomly choose the things from the treasure chests and I very rarely get hit on those. Increase effective offense squares. I don't really do those that much. This is probably quite good, considering that I do these. I only have one of these, probably not worth using on a rare card. Base attributes +5, that's not bad. Card inventory size +2, +5. Student spawn rate. I'm sure you can make some fucking magic happen with that, but that's not really my jam. +3, okay. Increase event probability. Guarantee a surgery event. I found this out last episode. You can actually get multiple surgeries per run this time. Probably because they only boost your stats, not your level. But you can get multiple surgeries this time, which is pretty fucking wild. I think what I'm gonna do is grab one of those, and I think grab intellect +1, right? Like, if I remember Shuichi's build last time, he is the very simple, does a lot of magical damage, and is quite fast build, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, we'll run with that. Yeah, let's go.
Talk about a crazy start to a training camp. Dragged into a VR world. Fight huge monsters.
Yeah, not your everyday Tuesday, eh, Shuichi?
Yeah, that was kind of the sentiment I was going with. Yeah, let's just move on, shall we?
Yeah, you're right, Shuichi. This is getting kind of awkward. We've not got the best repertoire. Just get your ass moving, Shuichi. We got some friendship scenes to see.
This is troubling.
Oh. These two have a scene with Shuichi? Well, okay.
Oh, just my luck that Mihiru's camera will become defective because beyond repair, all thanks to me.
Is this...
I snapped the shutter thousands of times and nothing like this has ever happened.
Are you okay?
Huh? Oh, what's going on? Both of you look like you just saw a ghost.
Hello there.
Oh, Shuichi! Perfect timing! Maybe this really is my lucky day.
And why is that?
Actually...
A ghost photo.
Huh?
Ghost photo? I mean, there was something mentioned that Shuichi was doing something in some run or another. I don't remember what route. Was it ghost hunting? It was! Because it was... I think it might have been in Monokuma's. There was like a ghost that Shuichi was investigating or some shit. Okay. Ghost photo!
Yeah, I wanted to see pictures from the day we started living here, so I asked to see Mihiru's camera. But in a particular photo, I noticed something that Mihiru didn't or doesn't remember snapping.
Huh?
Really?
And...
There was a suspicious human figure at a time when none of the others present should have been there.
that's...
I wonder if it's like Junko or Izuru or something, you know?
Are you sure that's what you saw? People do see human figures and things all the time.
Showing you would be easier. Look, behind Nagito. Isn't that someone's silhouette in the old hotel?
Wow, it really does look like someone's there.
Is that alright?
Do you remember anything about the details behind this photo, Mihiru?
Yeah, the first day left a big impression, so my memory is still pretty clear. To commemorate the occasion, I took a picture of everyone's smiling faces as they arrived. The photo before is Hajime, and after is Kazuichi, so I doubt I'm misremembering any details.
That's true.
So you or Sakura or anyone else with sharp senses definitely would have noticed something unusual.
Impossible.
Exactly! Not that I would have, but it's inconceivable that no one else would notice. So someone slipped into this world with us. That seems like a bit of a stretch.
Yep.
Right? We did a full system check right after Monokuma called in the Monobeasts. Jihiro herself concluded that nothing besides them had slipped through.
You're right.
Right. If someone else were here, they'd have been found on the spot. What an odd photo. But we can only get so far on speculation alone.
Hey,
So, Mr. Ultimate Detective, will you humor me with my humble request? I'd like you to investigate this photo. The favor won't go unrewarded, of course.
Hey.
Wait a sec, Nagito.
someone like me?
Isn't it better to have a pro like Shuichi investigate, rather than an amateur like me?
Jeez.
You're better off toning him down, Shuichi. I'll just wipe the data and we can forget it all.
No.
It's fine. I accept.
Huh?
Really?
Remember,
It's not like I have any official detective work to do while we're on this island anyway. Plus, there's a chance a commission like this might lead me to a hint for my assignment.
great.
Logical and positive. I knew I could count on you.
But...
I'll entrust this photo to you then. Just don't break your neck trying to solve it, okay?
Okay.
Right. I'll do what I can.
If this is gonna... That is a lot of intellect we suddenly got. If we're suddenly gonna be thrown into, like, almost a story arc for Shuichi's route, I'd be totally down. Or, like, something of a consistent narrative in, like, some of his scenes. I'd be all for that shit. Good morning, Shuichi.
Okay.
Good morning, Kurumi. Another early day for you, huh?
I am a maid after
Waking
all.
up early is my custom. A maid must always wake before her employer.
What do you think?
Care for a beverage with your breakfast? I can prepare many things from tea to tropical juice.
Yeah, I know. We have been in the same class for like 3 years.
Then,
Tropical juice sure would suit this place well, huh? Sure, I'll go with that.
Understood.
Understood. I'll prepare it right away, so please have a seat and wait just a moment.
Ah,
No, wait a sec. I nearly ended up relying on you as a maid again.
wait!
You don't have to serve our every need here too, Kirumi.
How?
What makes you say so?
Because...
Because this is an important time before graduation. You should use this time for yourself.
That is fine.
You're concerned for me. Please do not worry. Your thoughts are much appreciated, however.
May I?
I'm using my chance to seek out new possibilities. That's why I serve everyone.
Huh?
Oh?
That is correct.
Even going about my usual tasks, there may very well be new discoveries with a new frame of mind.
Yes.
Right now, in fact, it's like I'm borrowing the strength of others from my own assignment.
Please.
I don't know, Kirumi. This kind of sounds like you're just, how you say, making excuses for you to just continue being a maid and not really letting other people take any responsibility. That's all. Look, that's all it sounds to me. You know, I'm just calling it how I see it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I mean? So please do not hesitate to rely on me.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry, Kirumi. I guess I was sticking my nose where it didn't belong.
Think nothing of it. I'm still delighted by your compassion. Well, that's a step up, I guess, from base Kirumi.
Please, go ahead.
Here is your tropical juice. Your breakfast will be ready momentarily.
Thank you.
Right, thank you. I'm grateful, but being served by a top-class maid like Kirumi in a resort is pretty extravagant.
All right.
I'd better be careful not to get lazy and neglect my assignment.
Yeah, I guess. You've got a very important ghost hunt to finish after all, Shuichi.
All right.
Alright, that should do it.
Ah, Shuichi! Reading a book, are you? Oh, perhaps not a book, but a file!
Okay.
I'm looking over my log of accepted detective jobs since enrolling in Hope's Peak Academy.
A request log, Keeping records on paper is tried and true. I like it!
No.
Back in my uncle's detective firm, I usually use a computer instead. But I figured it would be a good idea to use paper to help hone my talent here.
Well, I mean, I guess you got a point. It's not as if you just have a little computer on hand all the time. I mean, what if you dropped your phone in the toilet earlier that day, you know? Gonna need some pen and paper to back up. And I guess also pen and paper doesn't run out of battery, so like, there is that upside.
I see.
A fine idea, I must say. One must use their talent in order to hone it, after all. And you, Shuichi, don't overly rely on yours, and yet you complete even the smallest of requests.
Remember,
It is my job, after all. I'm just doing what has to be done.
count on it.
Such modesty! Yet another admirable trait. Folks like Miyu and Leon would do well to learn from you.
Okay.
I really don't think I deserve that much praise, but I appreciate it.
Just hold on.
However, while watching you, I realize there's a paper-thin line between modesty and timidity.
Huh?
In other words.
Since spending more time with Kaito and Maki, you've begun looking people in the eye more.
Got it.
But sometimes you still slouch your back. Always keep a firm and straight posture.
Right, got it.
Yes, splendid.
But why am I suddenly being scolded?
My apologies, I'm only kidding.
Really? It's not always easy to tell.
I truly am sorry. However, I do recommend maintaining a proper posture. Yeah, he's right, unfortunately, Shuichi. As someone who is also, prone to slouch. Yeah, you should get your back sorted out early, mate. It don't look good in the future. It don't. Take it from the guy who's older,
In other
technically.
words.
I believe hard workers such as you are the ones who should live life with utmost confidence.
Kyotaka?
You know, Taka, that's quite nice, actually. My apologies for interrupting your assignment. Let us converse again another time. I say actually as if Taka isn't always some sort of nice.
So I guess that's his way of complimenting me?
Yeah, of course it is. I like that 2 of Shuichi's 3 scenes so far have ended with him alone just like basically monologuing. I like it. The protagonist vibe. It's just what they do in most visual novels ever, actually.
Don't worry.
Yes! Finally! Well, I mean, yeah, Kokichi, but we get to see Kibo's swimsuit. Yeah, okay, Kibo 10 out of 10. This is like the best one. This is fucking amazing. I love it. It's so good. To be honest, I think most of the robots have like, at least off the top of my head, I like the ideas of their swimsuits. I think. I'm trying to remember them, because I know what Monokuma's looks like, but now I can't really remember any of the other ones. I think Kurokuma has a really good one. But otherwise, yeah, now I can't really seem to remember, but Kibo's top fucking tier. And Kokichi's is alright, I guess. I like the fact that he's actually on color scheme. But he's also got the checkered, like, light and dark pattern, I guess, that he's usually got on his scarf. It's good. Small, not too detailed, but good. Go, Kibo, go! Be bold, be brave, be one with the water.
Please wait.
Wait, please, give me a moment to mentally prepare myself.
I could hear you hollering from outside. Well, maybe I meant inside, but, what's going on? Swimming practice?
I also like Shuichi's. Yeah, I've said my piece on the jackets. I like them. Nothing crazy, but it fits his personality. It also very much reminds me of Yusuke from Persona 5, and that's exclusively a good thing. Yep, Kibo insisted he'd be fine with the flotation ring, so I figured I'd give him a dose of reality. I'd kill him in here, you know? That'll teach him that robots ain't peoples. Wait a minute! I thought you were going to teach me how to swim, Kokichi!
Well, you know.
Come on, a ring can only handle so much weight. Can that thing really support a slab of metal? I mean, he's got a point. But that's part of why it's so funny. And the fact that he has goggles, despite the fact that he doesn't have eyes. Or like, you know, real eyes. I don't know, it could be worse, but... Come on.
How about this?
This one can support 200 pounds. Can it? I weigh 196, so I should be golden.
In other words, just barely.
You're so
That'd be a bit of a bumpy ride, apparently, but it'd be fine. So if I wanted a piggyback ride, it'd sink. Great. You need to consider these things. Seriously.
Please stop!
No! No piggyback rides in the pool. I shouldn't even have to consider that.
That's true.
Worst case, your feet will reach the bottom. Why not just take a nice, gentle dip?
Ugh. Way to be on my side, Shuichi.
See?
Come on. Just do it already. Or do I need to get my shove on?
If I must.
No, thank you. I'll do this myself. Alright, here goes nothing. 1, 2, and...
Kibo!
Kibo, behind you!
Hey!
Huh? Hey! Were you trying to push me in?
Because...
This sun's gonna set at this rate, and I'll miss tea time with Kirumi.
But...
That's no excuse to be so forceful.
Yeah! Ah!
Wait!
Oh, come on, Kokichi!
Are you okay?
You okay, Kibo? Don't worry, just take my hand and... Oh my god, you're 200 pounds!
Round 2, yeah!
Ugh.
Yeah!
Wait!
Kokichi, what are you doing? Oh, Kibo, can you stand?
Alright!
And last but not least, yeah! Cannonball! Oh man, I really thought that was just gonna end there. I kind of like it. It's a very normal, very V3, cute reaction. Not reaction. Cute scene between the three. I like it. But it's apparently gonna continue.
Good thing I wore a swimsuit.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
A near-death experience wasn't part of my plans. That was scary, and I don't even need to breathe. I guess it wasn't the most boring thing ever.
You?
Says you. Please refrain from pulling childish pranks next time.
Right?
Those childish pranks are just part of being just part of being everyday high school kids. A part of life itself.
That's...
I mean, I guess you have a point.
Well,
Well, you definitely won't get to do things like this once you're an adult, that's for sure. Well, I mean, you can, but you need to be with your friends, and you don't have any of those, Kokichi.
let's have fun with this.
It's our last school event, so let's make the most of it. Besides, it's not like Kibo can drown.
This robophobic.
Fine, but is the robophobia really necessary? With Kokichi? Yeah. It's always necessary. Sorry, Kibo. Shuichi, have you ever investigated a fraud case as a detective?
That's true.
That's actually something I have no experience in. The firm has never received a fraud case either.
Trying to think, because Shuichi, I think for the most part, Shuichi said most of the cases he did were just like silly little side things. Like he did pet investigation, right? There was a whole thing with Sonia and Makongos in the original talent development plan. I think that's all he did, but I'm trying to remember, did he do just like some general domestic stuff as well? Or am I conflating Shuichi with Yanfei from Genshin? I'm trying to remember. I don't know if he did. He's not really like a homicide guy, right? But I don't remember actually. I see. So you have no intention of specializing in fraud cases, I assume.
Well, I've never really thought about specializing in anything, to be honest. I simply want to take on any request that comes my way.
I see.
The Renaissance man approach, I see. Do a little bit of everything here, there, everywhere. Maybe not all at the same time, you're a detective, but...
You make it sound a lot cooler than it is. But something like that, I guess.
In that case, I could be a collaborator.
Huh?
Yeah, huh?
So, in other words,
How to see through methods of fraud, how to secure evidence and evade imposters. All that and more.
I mean, you have a good point, but I feel like I'd probably get done in for, like, underhanded tactics, dirty dealings, that sort of thing. I mean, unless we were partners, I suppose, but...
If you require my services, that is.
That would be tremendously helpful, but... Are you sure about this?
what?
What are you implying? Do you doubt my intentions? Or do you object to working with an imposter? Okay. I thought so, I kind of got the vibe, but it is just kind of out in the open here.
Listen,
If it's the former, there's no need for concern. This is but one way I can utilize my talent. If it's the latter, I understand your ethical quandary, but surely it could prove beneficial. It's simply a suggestion, of course. I don't intend to force you into any kind of agreement.
Could you give me some time to think on it?
what?
Oh?
I'm no longer a child, but I'm still under the care of my uncle's detective firm.
Okay.
It's not a decision I can make on my own. However, if one day I go independent, I would absolutely like to work alongside you.
You surprise me, Shuichi.
Huh?
Huh?
You answered me without a hint of contempt. You are indeed someone worthy of my counsel.
No.
Why would I have any contempt for you? Aside from the fact that, you know, the whole fraud thing. Besides, I heard what it took to master your talent. I sincerely believe I can trust you.
Very well. I'll be waiting for you. When your day of independence comes, do contact me. That was a really interesting one, actually. I like that a lot. That was pretty good. Pretty good.
Hey, so
There we go. Oh, it's a night. They're training. Ah! You know that's the good shit I'm here for. Hey, Shuichi, Maki roll. Did you hear the news? Getting ripped is the big thing at school now. And it's totally all thanks to us. I mean, look at us. All three of us are shredded.
You know, Kaito, sometimes the things you say hurt. Doesn't feel good to be the one left out.
That's obvious.
There are plenty of students who play sports, so workout sessions are hardly new to them. Sakura and Pekka were working out every day long before we even started.
But
True, but it's not just the athletes. There are plenty of unlikely faces pushing themselves too. Take Chihiro for instance. And even Junko can lift some pretty serious dumbbells.
Yeah, well, we know the reason for that.
I've even heard stories of Tenko teaching her signature Neo Aikido to Monami.
A little bit of self-defense against Monokuma. Yeah, alright, I can see it.
You really weren't kidding about unlikely faces.
Got it.
What did I tell you? We're totally starting trends here.
This is stupid.
Somehow I don't think we can take all the credit.
You're right.
Right, it's not like we're going around advertising our workout sessions.
Leave it to me.
Hard work will always be admired and emulated. I should know. I'm always watching you twerps.
What the hell, Kaito?
I told you.
Now that's all you want. I'm not convinced.
but
Whether or not we had anything to do with it, exercise is never a bad thing.
It's true. It's very true. It's not. I mean, it's not something I exactly learnt from V3, but it is a good. If you're not going to take anything else from that game, because I don't know, you hate V3 or something. I can't imagine why. It's not like a lot of people in the fandom do or anything. Sorry, switching into Jotaro there for a minute. My bad. Like, if you're not going to take anything else from the game, take away that you should care about yourself. Care for that body of yours. Sign, your body's a temple. Maybe don't work out like Kaito, i.e. barely at all. But, work out, you know?
Body in motion stays in motion, right? It's a healthy habit to get into.
It's true. It's very true. I took this mentality myself when I went to uni. I have specifically become more active because I didn't want to remain idle. Because, man, it would be easy to as a history student.
That's my sidekick.
Yeah, this guy gets it. You know what they say? That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Then,
So get a move on and stop flapping your gums the entire time like you always do.
Listen up.
Hey now, the night is young. Besides, there's nothing quite like the sky of a faraway land.
Yeah.
Plus, there's always tomorrow, and the day after. Not even the sky is the limit.
Yeah, see, this is why no one should take your advice. Or, take it and then twist it a little bit.
Let's do it.
Tackle each day as they come, chewing them up and spitting them out in our wake.
right already.
There you go, waxing poetic again. Come on, quit laying around and get to it already.
I can't deny it.
What a beautiful starry sky, though. I feel like I could stare at it forever and ever.
That is a soundbite from Shuichi I don't think I've ever heard before. That's got to have come from, like, the wheel thing, right? The reactions wheel. Why is that there? Why does that exist? I still don't know. Just a little bit of wholesomeness. I kind of wanted more, but I've seen so much of it that fair enough, you know. Like there's a lot of it in V3, and there's a decent amount of it in Talent Development Plan as well. So I'm sure at least one of their swimsuit scenes is also focused on the three of them. So yeah, you know, I'll accept this. I'm sure there's some seasonal scenes, maybe not between the three of them, but between like two of them at a time, you know. So yeah, you know, I'll take it. I'll take a short, sweet scene instead. what are some potential ideas you have for unlocking new potential in your talent?
Unlocking new potential as a detective. I'm not even sure where to start. Maybe I'll get somewhere if I take on an unusual case?
All right.
You know, like my ghost hunting job? Alright, time to find some jobs on the island.
There's a job request from Yasuhiro's mom. Oh, there's a request from Sayaka. A request from Tenko? For me? I mean, you went so hard with the with the fucking punctuation there. I have to know.
I can't believe I'm going to a degenerate male when Kyoko is a perfectly good detective herself. I'd consider it a humiliating shame, but you are an aspiring disciple of Neo Aikido. Therefore, our free time events are technically canon, at least to this universe. Not to mention it'd be downright cruel of me to make such a request of a decent girl like her.
Well, the fact that you said that... What are you about to make me do? So, what is this request exactly?
To investigate the degenerate male consciousness.
Huh?
You mean like... Psychonaut style, or...
Listen up! Don't get me wrong, I don't want to hear about the filthy things that go on in a degenerate's head, okay? I want to investigate whether there are other males who wish to walk the path of Neo Aikido.
Right.
With Neo Aikido, even a degenerate male might be able to mature enough to exist in this world.
But
Is this seriously a job for a detective?
What is this?
Don't be such a coward! And you call yourself a Neo Aikido practitioner?
no.
I'm not afraid or anything. I'm just genuinely curious why you're calling on me.
Well,
But I'd never get a request like this back at the office, that's for sure. Alright, I'm in. I'll do my best. I won't let you down, Tenko. I attempted to investigate the male student's feelings towards Neo Aikido.
Yeah, I mean, why not, I guess? Terrible talent fragments for you, but, why not, huh? It's kind of like advertising, I guess. We'll look at it that way, right? And I mean, Tenko had a problem. I don't think anyone else was going to be fixing it for her. Well, I don't know, another girl probably would have. Like Kaede. But I guess it does track that Tenko would be more comfortable asking someone who is already a Neo Aikido practitioner. So, I guess that makes sense.
I see.
Well, obviously we're going to get a Kaede scene, but with Toko, huh? Wow, you really know a lot about this, Toko. Are you a music lover in disguise?
What's your problem?
Not really. I simply find classical adequate.
Good morning, Kaede, Toko. You two discussing music?
Shuichi.
Oh, good morning, Shuichi. That's right, Toko is quite the connoisseur, it turns out. And not even just for classical pieces and composers, but for performers and conductors.
Well,
It's not like I'm immersed in it. As a writer, I expose myself to a bare minimum of culture. That's fair, actually. The context behind... See, this is something that's always been, like, kind of strange to me, right? That, like, on the surface, as, like, the writing prodigy or whatever, Toko, I suppose in theory, would just be really good at writing, I guess. But the games kind of make it clear that she's also very, like, into anything that can go into literature or, like, influence literature. Which is basically fucking everything. Like, it's not something you see too often because, or really at all, because, you know, for the most part, Toko's a comic relief character. And it doesn't really mesh so well there, but Toko's, if not highly intelligent, I'm sure she's a wealth of information, you know? I'm sure you could ask her about basically anything and she'd at least have something to say about it, you know? I mean, hell, even things like manga, right, that she doesn't like, she has, like, thought-out opinions on, as to why it's not good, right? I just think that's quite interesting and not something you actually really see out of Toko that often. You saw it more in Ultra Despair Girls, right, as like the foil to Komaru's general stupidity, but yeah, I don't know. It's not something you see too often. I kind of like that they're touching on this.
That's pretty amazing. Personally, I knew nothing about classical music until Kaede taught me.
How do you expect one to write a romance novel about a performer and a conductor without research? Also fair.
Huh?
Wait, you wrote a book like that? If I'd known, it would be at the top of my to-read list.
Huh?
Who'd bother recommending a book to a piano freak like you without asking first?
I'm telling you.
Besides, asking you to read it just because it's about music just reeks of self-consciousness.
Really?
I guess I see where you're coming from. But shouldn't you at least try to promote it?
I mean, probably, but to be honest, her name on the book is probably enough. She's probably that level of famous, right?
Anyway.
I would expect a detective weirdo to understand my delicate conflicts.
That's not true.
But I just said I see where you're coming from. That's an awfully harsh take on detectives. Aren't you friends with one as well?
Mm-hmm.
Romance between a performer and composer, huh? Composer? Did I just say that? Composer, huh? In fact, musician couples are hardly uncommon.
Is that so?
It's simply due to a matching sense of values or an understanding of each other's work. So I'd watch out, Shuichi. Some dickhead's probably gonna NTR you soon.
Sorry. What?
Huh?
I don't... What does that mean?
Yeah, you'll understand when you grow up.
Um,
Didn't you write a romance novel about musicians? You must admire couples like that, I bet. My novels are entirely my own fantasies. Real-life relationship backgrounds play zero role.
You're right.
So some things can't be written without knowledge, while others can ignore reality entirely, huh?
well,
It's only natural. Take detective novels where investigative knowledge is a necessity. And yet the murder motives and methods can often be quite ludicrous.
I suppose so.
I can't argue with that. In fact, yeah, I had a talk with your friend Komaru that wasn't really about it, but I could kind of sense that she was into it based on what she thought I was doing.
Reality and fiction overlap in some ways and differ in others. That's what makes it exciting. That was just a really nice chat about fucking literature and music and culture. I like that. I like that a lot. Speaking of culture.
So there are ruins here too, huh? This world seems to have been based on the real island, but I wonder if the ruins are intact too.
Let's see.
Who's to say? It looks to be a contemporary design, so there's hardly any guarantee. As I've explained to you before, excavating ruins falls under the category of archaeology. Anthropology differs in its approach, so I'm afraid my insight is quite limited at present.
If I remember correctly...
They did go through that whole thing, difference between anthropology, archaeology, and history, and Kyo's free time events. I like the little references!
That's right. You told me before that that anthropology is the study of humans, huh?
Yes, precisely. So, as much as it pains me to say it, I am unable to conduct field work here. If I were to do so, rather than inside a virtual world, I'd instead go to the real island itself. Thereupon, I'd speak with the locals and gain an understanding of their culture and customs.
You're right.
Cultures do vary widely around the world, that's true. I'm sure it'd be worth the effort.
Are you interested in culture? I was just thinking how nice it would be to conduct field work with you, Shuichi. However, you're not really a suitable friend for sister, so I'm having my doubts.
Let's see.
To do so overseas would be rather overwhelming for a first time, I imagine.
I think you're reading too much into things.
I'm only joking. International studies isn't my forte, besides.
However,
Fieldwork aside, I have a genuine interest in visiting this island in the real world. Living here, learning about the lives of those who inhabit it, and the traditions they've built. My fascination is quite sincere, you see.
You're right.
Right. Without the local people, it just feels kinda empty. I'd love to see the real island myself and meet all of the people who live there.
Tell me your thoughts.
Care to join me then? An honest question this time. I've travelled far across the country, but seldom for leisure. This could be a vacation of sorts.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure others would be interested too, so I'll try asking around. But, it seems like a pretty high-end resort, so we might need to amass a fortune first.
True. Oh well, I'm sure Rantaro will come along. He can cover the expenses, I'm sure. Mr. Rich Kid. Well, hey, hit up Byakuya. I'm sure he'll be willing to pay. Totally. He wouldn't shoot you down at all. Hey, I think this is his last scene as well, right? I'm trying to think. I've seen a lot of them. I think this is his 10th. It might be his 9th. I mean, they had to have another one. They had to have another one. I liked their original ones too. So fingers crossed this is also quite good.
Wow, that sounds like an incredible detective. You definitely know your stuff, Kyoko.
That's right.
Only because I met them during investigations. Although many are no longer with us. I wonder if that's a little nod to Dangan Kirigiri. I've still never read it, at least the full thing actually. I've read the first chapter? Volume? I don't actually know how it's categorized, but yeah, I know like the first little story arc. You know, with is it Yui? Is that her name? You know, and she's with Kyoko. Or I guess she like wakes up in a mansion, I guess, with Kyoko. I forget, is she handcuffed to Kyoko? Or is she like handcuffed to a bed or something? And there are like a bunch of other people like on beds who have had like parts of them take. Whatever. Read Danganronpa Kirigiri. I hear it's pretty good. From what I've read, it's pretty good.
That's...
Sorry to hear that.
What's wrong?
Hey, Makoto. Wow, does this mean Shuichi only doesn't have a scene with Hajime as protagonists? Oh, hi you two. Having dinner here today? That's unusual.
I'm...
Oh, hello, Makoto. No, we were just having some tea.
sorry.
I guess we have been talking for a while. Sorry for taking so much of your time, Kyoko. I mean, it looks pretty dark outside, so...
That's fine.
Oh, no, it's fine. Seldom do I get the chance to converse with fellow detectives these days. As I said, most of them are dead. Discussing detective-y things, huh? I hope I'm not interrupting.
That's...
It's no problem at all. I was just asking Kyoko about the detectives she's met.
However,
The story I just finished. A detective's job is adjacent to death. That's a cliche summary.
Hey!
Is that because you see a lot of corpses? Or are detectives themselves often in danger?
it's true.
A bit of both, I suppose.
Listen to me.
The pursuit of truth could cost you your life. But there are many who'd miss you, Shuichi.
No.
Damn, okay, Kyoko. And that goes for you too, Kyoko.
Certainly.
I know. Not lacking self-confidence. I mean, she never has. I thought it best to distance myself. To not get too close to others, but... it's simply out of my control.
Yeah.
Right.
I get what you're saying, Kyoko, but in my case, I don't know how much danger I'm in finding missing cats.
Well...
Unlike you or the amazing people you mentioned, I doubt I'd get involved in a dangerous case.
However,
Be that as it may, be careful. You never know how and when something terrible could occur. And, you know, based on those free time events, you did imply that you'd help out Marky. That's pretty dangerous. Yeah, it's just a nice little detective-y chat. It's another one I kinda wish I got a little bit more, but... well, I can't be too greedy, I guess. There's a festival going on where you can try things unrelated to your talent. I decided to set up a stall and sell charms, so I'd better start making them.
That's true.
Where do I even start and how? Why did I think of this? I don't even know how to make charms. I should probably ask someone for advice.
Kyo would know a thing or two about charms. Don't you make your own stage costumes? Don't you make your own stage costumes, Ibuki? Celestia has some unique sensibilities. You know what? We don't see Ibuki too often. You're gonna end up with some weird-ass charms, Shuichi, but you might as well talk to her.
I see.
I see. You're making charms. If you're asking me, you must really want to bling them out.
Okay.
Yep. I doubt they come out any good on my own, so I figured I'd ask you for advice.
Roger!
Sure, I can teach ya. Don't know why you won't go to Sumugi, she also makes stuff, but I can teach you no problemo. This might be the first and last time you ever need my help.
Hey!
But man, a detective selling charms? That is one straight up wacky combo.
You're right. That's exactly why I thought it'd be the perfect. Man, I'm really struggling today. Must be this voice. I thought it'd be the perfect fit for this assignment.
I made hand-stitched charms with Ibuki's advice. Okay, that wasn't weird at all, but that's kind of cute. Learn how to do a little bit of hand-stitching from Ibuki. That's nice. It's been a wild ride, but our time here is almost over. We're having a bonfire as a send-off.
That's true.
This feels like one of those times you're supposed to go ahead and reminisce with everyone, huh?
I took a lot of different jobs during camp. My graduation plans were already set, but how about something less stuffy? I'm kind of interested in all of these. Something less stuffy could be fun. I feel like this might be an ending to the ghost hunting thing. Or perhaps a follow-up on Tenko's. Could be. This could be like a follow-up with Kyo. Fuck it, let's do this one.
Right?
Oh no, it's Kaito! Okay.
You've been waiting for this day for a long time. A long, long time, haven't you, Kaito?
Got it.
You know it! The incredible exploits of Kaito Momoto, Luminary of the Stars! Act 2 begins!
Jeez.
Truth is, a lot of guys still pissed that I don't have a college degree.
Yeah.
But the bigwigs all agreed a while back that a Hope's Peak diploma would suffice for the gig.
That's good to hear. Amazing how valuable the Hope's Peak name is.
Could it be?
Which means down the line, there may still be there may be other students who take on the ultimate astronaut name.
Ah.
Oh yeah, it could be. You're in a real sharp pickle, Shuichi. How awesome would that be? My life inspiring others down the same path. We mused about the future together. Cute. Wholesome. The wrong type of talent fragment. Love that.
I took on a ton of jobs, tried new things. I really feel like this trip was worthwhile.
Hope fragment obtained. Yeah, he turned out kind of cracked, I'm not gonna lie. He also was not built in the way that I thought he was. I was sure that Shuichi was a fast mage, but no, he's actually a magic tank mage who just so happened to get a lot of defense in this run. Man, he really fucking struggled with speed though. Like, I had to do retry so many fucking things because his speed was bad. It was pretty rough. But hey, the fact that we got a surgery did definitely help. Right, well, it came to me that I forgot to check out the hype cards we have for Shuichi. The one. I mean, it's good to see him with his hat. I get. No, it isn't actually. We want Shuichi hatless, but it's nice to see a little bit of hat Shuichi. Nice spoon too. Anyway, Himiko, I will not. Oh, we've got two for you. Focus regen. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. And minus 10 damage taken. Oh, that's also really cute. Ah, Himiko! Oh, yo, look. I fucking love Himiko. And actually, so far, she's had some pretty good scenes that we've seen. I've really liked her scenes so far. I think we've seen 2, maybe 3. But I do really like those. I guess this is also time for swimsuit review. Since I don't think we've come across Himiko yet. I don't know how I feel about the color, but I do like the top. I like the, you know, like the one sleeve thing. I like I guess it's not ruffles, but you know, the fact that there's some layering to it. It's very unique. No one else really has one like this. I really like that. I think it's very, very cute. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry, what did the fuck? Ocean swimsuits? I think I'm onto something here. The fuck is that quote, Himiko? I did realize this. I haven't actually looked at these. Everyone does have swimsuit quotes. Should I look at them now? No. I want to look at your details. Oh no, you didn't. Have a taste of this! It's so sad, so empty. Oh man, it makes me so excited. I want to do some girl talk too. All I want right now is some quiet time. From here on, we'll do as we please. Damn. What are some of the other ones I've done? This field trip is just full of surprises. I'm pretty sure that's it for Dangan 2, right? Yeah. Dangan 1, I did Hina's. Yeah, I'm going for another swim! I don't have Monokuma, so I can't check that one. But man, yeah, I think I noticed that, but I don't... What are you talking about, Himiko? What does that mean? Okay, well, we'll obviously give her the friendship square ticket. But what else do we give Himiko? She is not a mage. She is a support. If I'm remembering right, she is mostly a fortitude support, which I think generally means she's just not going to be as useful as Jataro, who's more of a mixed support. But, I mean, I guess I could go all in on it. Actually, you know what? We'll do this. It's gonna make things a little bit easier for her starting off since she's a support. Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's go! Develop this card.
There are little kids here at the camp too. I'll have to put on a huge magic show for them.
I don't know about a huge one, but you've certainly shown them some magic so far, Himiko. Your scenes with them have been great. So, fingers crossed your scenes with everyone else are just as good. Ah, this one. This is one of the first, images we actually saw for, this game, right? Well, not this particular line, but it was these three together. I'm kind of surprised that these three didn't have a scene in the original. Or some variation of these three with Tenko, right? Because I feel as if the dynamic complements each other quite well. And I mean, they had scenes. Himiko had some scenes with Hyoko, and Hiru had a scene with Tenko. But I don't think there was any other crossover beyond that.
Yeah, my head. That's what I get for reading Shaved Eyes too fast. Forgive me. Oh, brain freeze.
Huh?
Are you apologizing to yourself? Oh yeah, that's not weird or anything.
What?
You don't do that? When your tummy suddenly hurts, you don't apologize to it?
No, Himiko. I didn't have any inkling of an idea that you did that either.
Come on.
Himiko, you have a little on your face. Come on, face this way for me.
Oh, sorry. You're so good at taking care of others. It's like I have an older sister now.
Hey!
Hey! Hiru is my big sister.
Hey!
Come on, Hiyoko, there's no need for that.
Aww.
But Hiru, she's a little runt.
Shut up!
Who are you calling a little runt? We're practically the same size. In fact, I'm taller than you. In this world, anyway.
I'm still growing, but you're still that puny at your age. You're gonna be a runt forever.
Why, you?
Your heart has stopped growing, though.
Oh, get backing over that one, Himiko.
Honestly, you two seem more like the sisters here.
Stop it!
How?
What did you say?
In what way?
It's things like that.
Hey,
See, you're just like siblings. Even your names are similar. Hiyoko, Himiko. Nathan was getting it wrong for a while in V3, weren't you?
Yeah, I know, Mihiru, don't bring it up.
oh,
Oh, you're right.
you.
Ever thought about changing your name? How about He Delusional Loser Co?
Cut it out.
Why don't you change yours, Hiyoko? Or should I say, he acts like a spoiled brat, Co?
Shut up!
I am not acting like a spoiled brat! This is my natural state! Yeah, it doesn't really prove or disprove anything. In fact, it might benefit my argument. That's even worse!
Jeez.
Jeez, you two quarrel at the drop of a hat.
Yep.
Alright then, will you two listen to your big sis and play nicely today, please?
Playing into it, Mihiru, alright.
Right.
Big sister Mihiru says so.
You're right.
Sure. I'm willing to forgive and forget.
I'm glad.
Good. You two are good girls. Head pats all around. If this keeps up, I really am gonna start feeling like their big sister.
I like that one. That one was cute. That was really good. Jesus Christ, what a fortitude boost. I mean, that's what Hiyoko... I'm pretty sure I used Hiyoko for a little while on my main team in Talent Development Plan because she was the fortitude tank to end all fortitude tanks, and it was pretty good. Man, swimsuit scene time already.
Motions, swimsuits. I think I'm onto something here.
Was this the case for the others? That, like, their swimsuit quote links to their swimsuit scene? Huh, I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Atua's guidance. This place is closer to him than the center of the city.
I don't know about being guided, but I think I can learn a new spell. The untouched ocean in a swimsuit, which gives the impression I have nothing on me.
Great, huh?
Yet I disappear into thin air and reappear where nobody expects. A great mage only I can wield. Great magic, even. I was gonna say that would make no sense.
Oh, you wanna put on a magical show? Want me to help out again?
No.
No. The critical part is the untouched ocean. I have no need of your artistry.
Okay.
You're invited to watch as a guest if you want, though.
I see.
Come to think of it, since I'm always helping you run your shows, I've seen a glimpse of what sort of magic you possess.
It's the last magical show at the Academy. I want you to enjoy the culmination of my work. It's been a while since I've handled everything alone, but I should be able to pull it off now.
Oh, you've changed, Himiko. You weren't like this when you first arrived at school.
Why?
And all without Atua's guidance. How were you able to change so much?
That's actually in large part thanks to you.
Huh?
Me? Not Atua?
Right.
That's right. And thanks to you, Tenko, Kaide and Kaito, Shuichi and Maki, and so many others.
Aww. Aww.
Can humans truly change other humans?
What are you saying?
Yes, fuck you and your god. A living example is standing right in front of you. Open your eyes and behold.
Okay.
The two are maybe all powerful, but I don't think humans are all that bad. I'm grateful for you, and that's why I'd like you to see my show.
Jeez.
You're so odd, Himiko. I've seen every one of your shows you've performed at the Academy.
So divine.
Of course I'll see your show. I do suggest the same as well.
That's great. Get excited for it.
Oh, that one was really sweet. I really like that. That might be one of my favorite scenes from the game so far. Himiko, really knocking it out of the park, just generally speaking. I'm really impressed with you, girl. That was really good. Yeah. Oh, I mean, obviously these two were gonna have a scene. But I wonder if someone's gonna crash it. Because last game, Chiaki crashed the only scene these two had together. So let's see. Is Angie gonna show up maybe?
Check it out! This lovely weather couldn't get any more lovelier, Himiko!
You're right.
Indeed. Although it's been like this every day since we got here, I'm kinda over it already. I don't like being all sweaty all the time.
Playing with Himiko on a tropical island is so good, I feel like I've chugged 100 lattes!
Jeez.
You're also always like that. Plus, you say it's a tropical island, but it's a virtual world.
Right.
You know, I was gonna say, man, Himiko being the realist here, but I suppose, especially around Himiko, Tenko is not particularly grounded. It's only when she's throwing people around that she is ironically grounded.
Right. But maybe one day we can visit a real tropical island together in the real world, maybe, please. Ah! Just thinking about it makes me want to yell! Just like the kids. Oh, Himiko, please go on vacation with me somewhere sometime, please.
You did yell. Holding like that right next to my ear hurts, Tenko. Would hurt anyone, but me in particular. I have super sensitive magic ears.
Wow.
You were pretty loud there yourself, Himiko. Oh, that's my girl.
Listen up.
I wasn't really that loud. My voice doesn't go that loud.
But hooting sounds like a degenerate male term, so let's call it hootering instead.
Tenko, you did not just fucking say that. In this reality. You shut your damn mouth. Ugh. You horny little lady lover, you.
Oh, good grief. You're gonna burn up all my energy and stamina before we even get to the ocean. What's wrong, Tenko?
Oh, I guess I didn't tell you that I can't swim. Right, the ocean! We've come this far, so we better take a dip once we get there, huh?
What?
What, you can't swim? Didn't Kina give you special swimming practice? Look, I already know this about you, Tenko.
Yes.
Right. Thanks to her, I own the damn sea. I'm not the same pathetic Tenko as before.
You know, I'm not really convinced by that portrait you're using.
But all my special training was in a pool. This is my first time in the ocean with waves.
What's that mean?
It's not like you're diving or doing 25-meter races. There's nothing to be nervous about.
Nervous? I would never. Ah! Ah!
Oh, calm down! If you act like that, I feel like getting in the ocean is some kind of huge deal.
Was it my like or dislike in V3 the ocean? I think it was my like, and my dislike was small spaces.
Or was it the other way around? No, I can't remember. Oh, Himiko, there's no need to worry. You have me with you. You're the one making me worry. Actually, I'm not even gonna swim today. I'm just gonna build a sandcastle on the beach. Oh, come on!
You're never gonna get it, Tenko. You're never gonna... Well, I mean, you're gonna get swimsuit Himiko. She's right there. But you're never gonna get the chance to swim with her, flap about when you're both being absolute imbeciles in knee-deep water. There's no accidental anime boob grab here. No, no, no. Why the fuck did I say it like that?
Okay.
Huh. Okay, Teru Teru. Watch this coin I borrowed from you very closely. 1 minute, it's in my hand. Look. The next, it's inside the jukebox playing us some tunes. And presto!
Wow. It disappeared.
Great, huh?
Impressed? Look where it appeared.
Well, shucks, you make that kind of trick look easy.
It's magic.
It's not a trick. It's magic.
You know, actually, I was just thinking like Himiko with these two? But maybe Celeste would actually, because, magic's all sleight of hand. Maybe this would kind of be up Celeste's alley. I don't think these two had a scene together in the original talent development plan, did they? I don't think so. What scenes did Celeste have? She had the one with Taka, the one with the Luck Boys. She had one with Kirumi. She had one with Kokichi. And I think it was one with Teru Teru, right?
Then perhaps...
But surely the ultimate magician has more than that up her sleeves.
Of course. Once we're out of here, I plan to put on a show demonstrating 3 years of practice.
Because I'm a mage.
Also, I'm not a magician, I'm a mage.
So I can relate, Himiko. I'm tired of having to correct people every time they call me a cook. I'm a chef.
Oh.
So you really do understand. We're partners in this struggle.
Yeah?
It's not quite the same. No one really gets it wrong for him.
Aren't you in the same way, Celestia? Don't you have to correct people when they say your real name?
Oh.
Or whatever do you mean? My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Everyone calls me that, as they should.
Huh?
Oh, thanks for your persistence, yeah? Even me and Kokichi often call you by your real name. You let Hifumi not only know what your real name is, but you let him call you that? Celeste!
Is that okay?
I told you, Celestia Ludenberg is my real
Do
name.
you understand?
Do you understand? I get it. Glare me any harder and you're gonna make me blush.
In a weird way, you two are a good match.
Thanks for the food.
Hey, you know me. The occasional scolding keeps me alive.
Honestly.
Oh, what a troubled soul. He enjoys being ignored as well. People like him are a troublesome sort.
I really thought you were gonna explode at me for saying that, but can you get your hair out of my face, please? Oops, we got way off topic. Back to my show! I want you guys to come too. I never shown you my real magic. Also, Teru Teru may be annoying, but at least he makes me food.
Okay.
So I want to put on a good show for you all. Be sure to keep your schedules open. Except maybe you, Celeste. I mean, you can skip it. You don't do anything for me.
This is fine.
Very well. There's no harm in the occasional simple enjoyment of an entertaining show.
Ciao.
Gastronomy is my life, but hey, I'm glad you're grateful. I wonder if this is how a mom feels on Mother's Day.
I'm imagining you as a mom, and it's not good.
I don't know why that tickled me so hard. It's gonna end on that. Oh, Himiko, you are an absolute treasure. God, I love her so much, man. Oh, man. Oh, Himiko.
It's no use. The power of your very beings alone is too powerful.
What? You're the one who suddenly dropped by to watch us train? What's up with you, shorty? What do you mean by power?
Okay.
You know, power. Being a giant is part of it, but your bold attitude generates a bunch of power.
I see.
I see. Power that manifests from mannerisms. Perhaps that's what some call pluck, spunk, charisma.
I want that kind of power too.
Then.
With that much power, I'd gain a level in Mage. And I'd never lose to pesky people like Kokichi again. Probably.
I see. Heck, with enough power, I bet your magic shows would be better than ever.
Exactly. And that's why I'm here, trying to steal the secrets behind your power. But there's no way I could ever be as fearless and scary as you two. Yeah.
Of course.
My determination to fulfill my destiny to become the strongest drove me to never back down. There were a lot of twos in that sentence. Day after day of training accumulated into self-confidence, in turn paving my path. Whether or not that's helpful to you, I'm not sure, but that is my personal experience.
Destiny. Determination. Training. I've barely heard those words in my entire life.
So what I mean don't strain your tiny little head. Let's put it another way that suits you better. Huh? Desire, will, practice. Doesn't that sound a little better?
Yeah?
Oh. The desire to make the audience smile. The will to make that a reality. Training! And daily magic trick practice to make it happen. How's that? Not too far off the mark, huh?
Maybe for the first two, but I don't practice magic tricks. Oh, I get it now. I really get it. You use lots of words fitting for a mage.
Magic.
Oh, but it's not tricks, it's magic.
I see.
Placing the words to match Himiko herself. Amusing that such a thing would make a difference.
Huh? Well, it's all about perspective, you know? Change things so they fit your own circumstances rather than trying to fit yourself to fit someone else's circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's the role of a manager if not to give everyone their very own image for success?
Right. Desire, will, practice. With these three things, I'll put on the best show ever!
That's pretty cute. I like that one as well. Oh, look at that, Himiko. You got buff from that one. Your strength nearly doubled. Well, both performers, but,
Alright. No hard feelings no matter what. I know that. Let's do this.
Meow.
1, 2, BAM comes Rock! Then Rock again, surprise attack paper, and in comes Scissors!
Nope, they're just playing rock, paper, scissors, okay.
1, 2, and... and last but not least, Rock! Psych! It's paper, scissors, into once again paper. Yeah, just start already.
I've got it.
Got it! Alright, from the top now. Rock, paper, scissors!
Yeah, I lost.
Yahoo! A crushing victory for me! Alrighty then, I'll be rocking the stage first on this fine day.
Why you?
And, we've been dueling every day since coming here, but I've lost every single match.
Aww.
Yeah, I feel kinda guilty, Himiko, but competition is a real beach, it turns out.
I don't think that's the right turn of phrase.
No.
I was the one we suggested we do this to decide who gets to use the stage first. I'm fine. Why do I lose every single day? Is some invisible force at play?
Aww.
I mean, I'm just playing like I normally do. That's your normal? You don't know the first thing about normal.
Hey, hey!
I did win, so I didn't intend on yielding, but if you want, we could share the stage.
What's that mean?
You share it. Like, joining your live rehearsal?
I wouldn't mind a collaboration either. We'll usher in the new age of magic concerts.
A collaboration with a concert? That might be a good idea.
Pointing!
Right, and I'll totally sing for you, Himiko. And for the song, it's gotta be I Squeezed Out the Baby, but I have no idea who the father is.
Drop in the reference, Ibuki.
That is not appropriate for a magic show. Not when the kids will be there, Ibuki.
Please, please, please don't sing that. The kids don't need to know where babies come from.
Sorry.
Ah, yes. I remember this. I skipped this one because I obviously knew I was going to do Himiko's route. Right. These two did have a scene.
Sorry this is so sudden, Hajime. Nobody else was around to help today.
Yeah.
Oh, no worries. Doing things I usually wouldn't could help with my assignment.
Then,
Well, that would be nice. Ooh, I could use that mask. Could you put it in the basket?
Yeah.
Sure. It's a lot of work preparing magic tricks, huh? There's so much to do.
it's magic.
Yeah, not tricks. It's magic.
You're right.
I wonder how many times I managed to copy and paste that line throughout Himiko's script. Right. Magic.
Right.
Among the guests for this show will be children who are seeing my show for the first time.
Okay.
I'm used to having a fresh audience. I can't cut any corners. Let's keep it tight, Hajime.
What's up?
Your expression is stiff. You sure you're okay?
I'm trying not to laugh because we both said tight and stiff. Funny.
What?
What do you mean? I'm fine. I'm a mage after all.
Hey!
Your face is pale. You definitely aren't fine.
No, I said I'm fine, so I'm fine. I'm having my Apollo Justice moment. If I say I'm not fine, I'll become not fine. Come on, Hajime, have you never played Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice, or Dual Destinies, or Spirit of Justice? Come on.
But
I gotcha. So you're fine. Is that good enough?
Right.
That's right. I'm fine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
hey,
I didn't think you'd get like this before a show. Even talented people get butterflies, huh?
Why you?
I do not have butterflies. I told you, I'm fine.
yeah.
Right, sorry.
It's all in the brain, Hajime. I'm just gaslighting myself into believing that I am fine.
What are some ideas you have for unlocking new potential in your talent?
Yeah?
Yeah, what does that mean? With my magic, my potential has always been limitless. Well, I guess all I can do is ask others for advice. Oh, there's someone now!
Junko, do you have any opinions about me? Nagito, do you have anything to say about me? Hiko, what do you think about my shows? You know what? I'm actually most interested in Junko.
Seriously?
Me? I don't even know the first thing about party tracks.
It's magic.
And not
That's like the most far off anyone's ever been. They're not party tricks. They're magic.
Yeah.
Right, magic. Gotcha. Either way, I don't have a clue about that, John. But I guess I can say something about you.
Oh.
Oh, let's hear it. Don't hold back now.
Come on.
You're so tiny. One look is all it takes to know that you're not the fastest or strongest around.
There's always the possibility of a growth spurt like Himiko, you know.
But more
I
important.
think it's still in the cards for me, right? I think.
Head aside, it wouldn't hurt to have a little muscle on stage, know what I mean? If you're planning on doing more shows, you might get a lot out of working out. Take Sayaka. Would you believe she works out?
Yeah. That's good advice from someone who is on stage a lot.
Totally.
See, exactly. Heck, even I have to have a little muscle for fashion shows.
That's fine.
It sounds like a lot of work, but I guess I'll join Kaito's training sessions then.
Hey, there we go! Turns out Kaito was right! He is part of the making weird people work out. Let's go, Kaito!
It's a pain, but I decided to take that advice to heart and put my best foot forward.
That's actually kind of nice. I like that one. That was a nice seasonal event with entirely useless talent fragments. Well, not entirely. I think strength does get you sacrifice, which is pretty good for tanks. God, this fucking music. I mean, you hear it whenever you come round to this area, but fuck me, man. It gives me some serious PTSD.
A fun house. Is this an imitation of magic? As a mage, I must inspect it.
Yeah, your magic show had large-scale tricks too, huh? A place like this might make for a good reference.
Okay.
It's not for reference. My show involves magic, and this funhouse is a big phony.
Oh, oops, my bad. It's not like I know anything about magic anyway. Sorry for being so careless.
As long as you understand.
Hey,
Since you're here, would you like to explore it with me?
you're right.
Funhouses are basically big playgrounds, but this one might have some scary tricks.
Yeah. One of the rooms has a creepy name, like, the Final Dead Room, was it?
They
Right.
kept that in.
Right, that. Who knows what would happen if someone went in there alone?
Yeah. I'd hate to imagine it. What, you scared? Like you said, it's probably just full of scary tricks for kids. But it's not like I've got anything else going on, so sure, I'll tag along.
Yes, please. Consider yourself a mage's assistant for the day.
Can't say I was expecting to find myself in such a cozy role. Life is just full of surprises.
That was just a really wholesome Ryoma scene. Like, go off, King. Man, I do. Jesus Christ, she gets so many of these fucking really good lucky cards. She's got like 3 6 moves, and now a triple move. Himiko, what the fuck?
What?
Oh god. I think these two had. Did these two have a scene in the original? I don't know. It feels like they did, but I'm not sure.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Okay.
Don't tell me you're about to offer me yet another dumb business idea.
You know?
I got an idea, dude. And hey, my business ideas are not dumb, man.
Nope, I can already tell that it's dumb. A lack of self-awareness is a big problem.
Oh, so that idea. Wanna hear about it, dude?
I don't wanna.
Hey, come
I'm a
on.
fortune teller, and you're a magician. Putting together those pieces yet, dude?
Wait.
I said no! And I'm a mage!
Hey, even better. Dude, the fortune teller and the mage. What a duo we make, dude.
Shut up.
I have no intention of teaming up with you.
Actually,
Oh, now, just think about it. First off, you show your magic to customers. Follow it?
you know?
You get them to realize our power is real. Then I bust out the fortune teller, man.
No.
That won't work. Even if my magic and your fortune telling are real, they're unrelated.
Well,
That's why we push the combo. We share the same source of our power, dude.
Please.
I've been bummed lately about finding customers. Consider this helping me repay my debts. Cool, man?
No, not cool. I won't help you carry out your fraud.
You got it all wrong.
It is so not fraud, man. It's just, hard to make a pitch when you're only 30% accurate. My fortune telling is real.
Don't lie.
Even so, you're going about it like fraud. That's why you can't find new customers.
Don't be mean.
What did you just say, dude? And if you're a fellow mystic, that's just not forgivable, dude.
Okay.
I'll say it over and over. You're a fraud, a swindler, a sucker for scams.
What the heck?
Those are different insults, dude. You go way too far. And I am not a sucker, dude.
You.
Are you seriously saying that you don't think you're a sucker?
Huh?
Huh?
No.
No, I shouldn't have said that. No, I went too far. I'm sorry.
What the heck?
Wait, what? What do you mean, dude? Stuck in with those puppy dog eyes, man. No!
You're a sucker, hero. You're a sucker. What can I say? There's a festival underway where you can try things unrelated to your talent. We're tasked with doing a play of Momotaro. The show is currently in progress.
Oh my.
Oh, I can't believe a child was born from the peach I picked up. What a surprise, darling.
Then your name shall be Momotaro. Darling, what shall we name this boy? Oops, I dropped the peach into an audience seat. Oh no! No, we'll keep it going. Darling, what shall we name this boy?
So, he was born from a peach. So how about Peachy? It's cute and sounds trendy. Oh, darling, you're so unbound by the story's era, but I'll refrain from correcting you. Oh, but that's incorrect capitalization there. If his name is too different from ours, well, he grew up thinking he was adopted.
Yeah.
That's the least of our worries. It'd be even worse if he thought he was blood related. Then he'd think we're peaches. We talked it over and decided on Momotaro. The show ended up a bit on the chaotic side.
I don't know, I like that. I like that conceptually. It's been a wild ride, but our time here is almost over. We're having a bonfire as a send-off.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on the brink of a breakthrough for a new spell looking at the fire.
So if Angie has any ideas, there's another mage here, isn't there? I can't believe what I had to do at the festival. Do we bring in Gundam? Or do we reminisce at the festival? I'm kind of interested in both. I like the idea of the Momotaro thing. We'll do the festival one. Maybe I shouldn't have because we got Shirokuma twice, but yeah.
I'm an all-powerful mage, yet they made me play the role of a simple old lady. What not count? Is it the nyeh? The old lady say nyeh.
Amazing.
It was the perfect role for you, Himiko. We made a great pair, if I do say so myself. I refuse to accept we made a good couple. The costume choices were a total mess. That's what made it so fun, though. Ta-da! The whole event was about learning to work together and doing things outside your comfort zone.
You're right.
I suppose. Yeah, it was my first time performing anything with friends. Can I take that to mean I'm one of your friends, too? I'm flattered.
Stop it.
I said no such thing. You will never convince me being married to you was anything but a nightmare.
Never mind, it was worth it.
I reminisced about the festival.
Oh, Himiko. Complete wrong talent fragments again, but... Oh, Himiko.
I came up with a new spell and I'm just itching to show it off.
Hope fragment. Yeah. Damn. I mean, that... I'll be honest, that one was one of, if not my favorite run that we've done on camera so far. Himiko just had amazing scenes. She was fucking awesome. Good to see my girl getting some justice. Let's go, Himiko. And there we have it. So we'll pick up our couple of coins from here. Oh, never mind. 5. Jesus. 5 coins? Why? Well, like, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, you know? Let's see what we can get. Slow and steady style. Oh, a rainbow. That's always good for us. Okay, never mind. I mean, that is quite nice, to be fair. I mean, Shuichi and Himiko maxed, like, their main stats. And I think it might have been because of that item. Oh, hey, Tenko. Back at it again from the rainbow. That one's also really cute, actually. I really like that. That is some adorable art. Oh, man. The rainbows just keep on coming today. Ooh, lucky. It's just gonna be a present, isn't it? Oh no, swimsuit Ryoma. Nice, okay. Got something cool out of this. You're a little bit late for that one, Hiroko. Damn you, swimsuit mama. And ending on the same present. Okay. Well, nothing crazy that I wanted immediately. We don't have any backup Usami flower things. So, yeah. We are definitely not doing another one. This took 2.5 hours. But hey, I'll be honest, very enjoyable. Shuichi's was a little more of a mixed bag. Some of them were only good. But there weren't really any that were like, oh man, that was kind of a drag, kind of a waste of a scene. There were some that I wish were just a bit longer. Namely his Kyoko and Kaito Maki ones. But to be fair, they had scenes in the original. Better idea to give time to some other groups. The Kokichi and Kibo one I did quite enjoy, for example. But Himiko? Girl slapped it out of the park. The 2 scenes from her we'd already seen were great. But, like, the ones we got here were also amazing. I fucking love Himiko anyway, so just having some really good scenes with her was an absolute treat. I mean, that's one of the... I guess the most fun things about Talent Development Plan. Some characters that aren't necessarily, like, you know, gonna steal the show in the main games get their time to shine. Like Rantaro for me in the original. And seemingly Himiko here in Talent Development Plan. I don't know if she's my favorite route so far. Hajime's was pretty good. Hajime's was pretty good, and I did really enjoy Jataro and Masaru's. Ooh, yeah. She's definitely up there. I think she'd be in the top 3. If we're going based on ones that we've done on camera, she's easily top 3. I think she'd beat out Masaru for, like, at least 3rd place. I think she'd probably beat Jataro too, to be fair, quite easily. So it would be between her and Hajime. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, that doesn't really matter because we didn't do Hajime on screen. That's more for my personal feelings, personal enjoyment. But, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. You know the drill there. We'll see what we're back with tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be Dangan 1 or it'll be Dangan 2. We'll see. But either way, until then, goodbye.